My mother, I got a phone call this morning that she passed at 3:30 in the morning. I'm asking and lobbying to make sure she gets tested. I want her body tested. And I've been told, well, we don't do that. You know, we just have to assume that it's natural causes. And so I'm saying it's not okay. I need to have her tested for the larger picture, for everybody involved. As a society, we're learning more about this illness all the time. We need to know. And so I'm told now that the health department is considering that. I still haven't heard back. Natural causes. No. And I said, well, we need to know if she's positive to this. They said, well, even if it's positive, it's a virus, so it's still natural causes. I would say we've got to get on top of this. We have to take a bigger picture. This is bigger now than the virus. This is how do we contain this? How do we deal with people that are ill? How do we protect ourselves? But also utilizing the resources that we have worldwide, we've got to come together as a community and look at best practices for people that are living in facilities like this. We've got to learn from somewhere. Somebody's done this before.
So she was doing okay as of Sunday. Monday she wasn't well, someone said, and then on Tuesday they called and said they were going to start giving her antibiotics, but she had no fever. The nurse said she asked my mom if she wanted to go to the ER. My mom said no. When the nurse called me, I told the nurse I wanted her to go to the ER, but she said she couldn't because there was no fever. The next day, later, early Wednesday morning, apparently she came down with a fever real fast, and they transferred her to Evergreen Hospital about 4 a.m., and by 6 a.m. she had passed away. No family members were present. I was still asleep. And I had no idea what was going on until about almost 7 o'clock in the morning when I started getting some more phone calls from the ER doctors, which informed me of her passing. They took blood samples and tissue samples and sent them off to the lab, and I have not heard back from them yet. I called them a little while ago, and they still have not received the results. But in my heart, I think she did pass from the COVID-19 virus. Like I said, they're the best people here. I just think it took them by surprise. I'm not going to blame anybody. It's a real tragic and horrible thing that's happened. Do not wish that on anybody.
And while we believe that the Life Care Centre has been ineffective, we do not believe that they are to blame. They should never have been left to deal with this outbreak unsupported. And after the confirmed outbreak on Saturday, the first CDC representatives were not on site until Sunday. Even then, they only sent 3 physicians who were only sporadically on site. At no point were these people made available to us to answer our questions. To date, no one from the CDC or the Health Department has reached out to us and made themselves available for comment.